The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Central Kentucky high school basketball starts now. Presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College.
Good evening, everyone, from Lafayette High School in Lexington. Welcome to our broadcast of Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod. Tonight, the Lafayette Generals take on the visiting Lexington Catholic Knights. I'm Keith Elkins, Tim Glenn alongside, former Scott County coach, and also our part of our Glycod crew tonight, Scott Moore, our producer, John Strange, our video camera operator. That's the crew, and we're glad you've joined us for what promises to be an interesting matchup tonight. A district matchup, Tim, and always important. Lafayette lost decisively to Catholic earlier in the season. They're really going to try to make it a more competitive game in this second meeting.
Well, it always is, like I say, a district game's a little more important, a little more weight when you come in, and every game's important. You want to win every single one of them, but this affects where you're seated when you go to district play. I would say Lafayette, too, it lets them kind of give a gauge of where I am from this point to this point. And so I know Coach Sanford, he's eager to see where his guys are tonight.
Lexington Catholic and Lafayette, our matchup tonight. Glad you joined us. We're just a few minutes away from game time, and we'll take a pregame break here and come back with more as we get ready for game time tonight here at Lafayette on Glycod.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media.
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
With fast signs, create striking custom visuals that inspire pride district-wide. Fast signs, make your statement.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time while I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by the Kentucky Army National Guard. Serve your country while going to school or work full-time. Find your fit at NationalGuard.com.
And following the playing of the national anthem here at Lafayette, we'll have basketball in just a few minutes. But tonight's keys to the game are presented by Tech 24. Seeking a fresh start to your career, Tech 24 is a commercial food service repair company that is hiring in Lexington. For more information, contact Brad Wilson at 864-549-8344. And Tim Glenn has the keys to the game for us tonight. Tim?
You know, at Lexington Catholic, I noticed you and I discussed earlier before the game got started, Brandon has a really balanced scoring attack. You know, Knights need to continue to use that balanced scoring for them tonight. They're going to force some turnovers that lead to offense, which is that's what Brandon and them do over there. Coach Salzman does a great job of that. And they got to control the boards. You know, watching them warm up, they got some length. They need to control it on both ends.
And for Lafayette tonight.
Lafayette, they're going to have to limit those turnovers. I mean, it has that organized pressure that we've kind of discussed, and they're going to have to limit their turnovers. They got to execute and get the shots that they want and not the shots that Catholic wants them to take. Then the last, can't give second chance points. You know, those second chance points are going to bite them here at home tonight with Catholic in the building.
Lexington Catholic and Lafayette coming up on Glycod. This broadcast is authorized by Lafayette High School with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you for watching. And we are just about set for the opening tip. Our officials tonight, Raymond Lightfoot, Bo Queen, and Robert Gant. And Tim, you were telling me that's a fine, experienced crew, isn't it?
That's a veteran crew. I went down, and Raymond Lightfoot, I think, is our head referee tonight. But boy, I've seen him, and especially Bo Queen, quite often. But Raymond hugged me and said, "Man, I miss you, Coach." And I said, "Even when I was yelling, Raymond," he said, "Even when you was yelling," he said. So they're great guys and experienced referees.
And officials like game night, too. They're part of all of this.
They do.
Very much a vital part of high school basketball. It'll be Lafayette with the ball first tonight. We'll go over the starting lineups as we get an opportunity. There's Tyler Hunt, Lafayette's leading scorer. Tried for the drive. It was knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to the Generals.
Catholic matching up in a man-to-man there, switching on the screens and the handoffs.
Eli Thomas, wearing number 2, will put it in play. That one knocked away, and then a scramble for it. Out of bounds it goes. It'll go over to Catholic. Knights in blue, Generals in white tonight.
Lexington Catholic, one of the first high school teams in this area that would play that 1-4 set against that out of bounds underneath. Boy, it just really is, see a lot of teams going to it, defending at OB under.
That's Gambrell in backcourt for Lafayette, for Catholic now as they face some pressure bringing it up court. And then a tie-up near midcourt.
It's good defensive pressure by Lafayette right there. Very little long up in front with that 2-2-1 right there. Had trouble getting it down the floor.
Gambrell takes the inbounds pass. And off to Ryan Harward, who's having a fine year for Lexington Catholic. No score, opening minute of play here at Lafayette tonight. Long one from outside, rims out. Catholic with the offensive rebound, and the shot is blocked by Hunt and taken away. Woodall took the shot, had it blocked, and now a walking call as Thomas tried to work into the middle.
Probably did, got in there and looked like might have drug that foot just a little bit on the backside.
So still no score, 7:06 to go in the first quarter. At Lafayette, a district battle going on tonight.
2-2-1 with Lafayette. They're shifting back and forth around the middle.
They got the steal. Thomas takes the pass, tries to make the Euro step for the layup, but can't convert, and Catholic's got it going the other way. Here is Harward, stops at the three-point line, now fires it cross court. The shot in the air, and no good by Holland. Jacob Holland, another good three-point shooter for Catholic, but couldn't connect on that one. Now a steal. Gambrell's got it going the other way, and he is fouled hard by Ben Marsh. Picks up his first foul.
Two good looks by Catholic right there, threes, and the way they set those up off the skip pass, off the handoff. those, if they keep getting those, they're probably they'll keep pumping them. So I'm telling you, they'll go in.
Gambrell gets his start us on the scoring tonight with his first point for Catholic. 63% free throw shooter up there for the second try, and that one is in and out.
Catholic good and scrappy. They've had plenty of deflections in this first minute and a half and a couple steals along with it.
Cooper Kirk, wearing number 5 for Lafayette, gets it into front court. That one is knocked away, and we get a foul. Maher picks up the foul.
Lexington Catholic does a good job of getting you in spots where they have opportunities to create bad traps and bad positions for you to, and they just let you make the mistake. So, but again, it's that organization.
Driving into the lane. And now the shot blocked as Marsh tried to put it up. Catholic with a 1-0 lead coming the other way, and now a steal. Marsh has it, a break for Lafayette, but he'll back it out of there as they catch up on the numbers.
Good scrappiness by Lafayette right there.
Driving is Marsh, back outside it goes. And a drive down the lane, the left-handed shot up by Biddle, no good, and a Catholic rebound.
Good contest and a good rebound by Catholic. It's a great
Harward.
seal off in the transition right there.
Or rather, Holland drives for the basket. 3-0 Knights as we come up on the 5-minute mark in the first quarter. Double team over on that far side as Hunt was in trouble.
Again, they're getting those guys on that sideline looking for the trap.
Yeah, Woodall and Maher forcing the trap, and we get a timeout. 5:14 to go in the first quarter, 3-0 the score. Lexington Catholic on top here, and Tim, the defense is going at each other, forcing some turnovers, but it's been hard for these teams to convert turnovers into points.
They are very kind of scrapping on both sides, a lot of deflections, got a few steals and this, that, and the other. But again, I think Lafayette's playing their part, and they've got to the basket a few times and probably should have finished. So they just need to keep doing what they're doing, settle in right here, settle in against Catholic's defense, and keep yourself out of some bad spots, and they'll be in this game.
Catholic came in with a mark of 11-8, Lafayette 8-11. Catholic won it 70-43 when they met back in December. Here's Eli Thomas, guarded by Gambrell out front. There's a shot off the baseline
Great
by Hunt.
defense.
Woodall got a hand up and blocked it. Thomas into the middle.
That's good defense.
Nowhere to go there. Off to Kirk, and then now back to Thomas. They tried to float it into Hunt, a foul inside.
Probably did. Really doing a good job of getting position right there. And when when Hunt got in the bad position right there, he just kind of, or I guess his defender just grabbed a hold of him. He realized that was going to be 2 points.
Maher has to leave with his second foul. He averages 12 points a game. Biddle with the long one from outside. Got
deep three. It's always good to get a couple of those in, kind of get you a little confidence. Now you settle in. We got us a tie game right here. Both teams will settle in and start playing a little bit.
Drew Biddle with the three-point shot. There's a foul on the reach-in. That'll go against Kirk, Cooper Kirk. 6'1" sophomore picks up his first foul.
Both Lafayette and Lexington Catholic notorious for that back tip situation in transition and against the press. They look to do that. They literally, I believe, practice that and try to achieve that within the confines of that press.
That's Aaron just in the game, handing off to Holland, and then now over on the far side, there's the three-pointer out of the corner, and that one is good for Jacob Holland.
Those are the ones we always talk about, dribble in, pivot back out, and they kick it straight where the guy doesn't have to change his shoulders or anything. Just shoot it. Just stay lined up and shoot it in.
6-3 the score. Hunt's shot is short and then off his hands and out of bounds. Tyler Hunt, a big part of that Lafayette offense, averaging 13 points a game.
Good body on him, and just use them shoulders. Needs to use that off shoulder just a little bit more where he can gain himself an advantage, get that shot off around the basket.
6'7" junior. Here's a steal by Marsh. The bounce pass off to Thomas. He missed the layup, but Marsh follows with the basket.
Tough play.
And we get a timeout called by Catholic. With 3:30 to go, 6-5 the score. Catholic on top, and we'll take a break and be right back on Glycod.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
Stuck on the road? Call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycod.
Back at Lafayette High School, a 6-5 lead for the visiting Lexington Catholic Knights. With 3.5 to go in the first quarter. There's a steal in backcourt by Thomas. Looks for a teammate. Got it to Biddle. And the Generals have it. They try to cash in on the turnover.
Again, Lafayette still, they scrap, and they've got turnovers. It's kind of back and forth. Both teams just not taking care of the ball real great.
Biddle missed the three-point try. Rebound to Harvard of Lexington Catholic. Down in the corner it goes. Tried to go inside. Knocked away, though. Picked up by Thomas, driving for the basket. Missed the shot. Rebound to Aaron of Catholic. Up ahead it goes, and the shot out of the corner is in and out again for Harvard. Or for Holland, rather. And Woodall with the follow. His left-hand shot rolls off. And Holland follows. He got this one.
There's those second chance points. One of the keys that I think Lafayette, those can really come to bite them. Those guys are really attacking the boards hard on the offensive end as far as the Knights go.
Holland has 7 for Lexington Catholic. Shot out of the corner by Hunt, not there. Marsh battling for the rebound, but Catholic's got it. Gambrell comes up with it, driving against Thomas. Coming up on the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. That's Harvard over in the corner. Pass knocked away, but retrieved by Gambrell.
Great cut on that back screen right there. He was going to be wide open.
Holland. Holland thought about that one, then tried to force the pass inside, and then got it back and puts it in from the middle of the lane.
Don't second guess that one, big guy. That's a good look. The way the stroke looks for those guys, if they get a look like that, I'd say Brandon wants them to put it right on up there.
Holland has 9 of Lexington Catholic's 10 points. The Knights now lead at 10-5. You see Marsh leaving for Lafayette, and K.J. Jones, wearing number 1 in white, is in there for the Generals now. Here is Kirk to put it in play, and it comes into Thomas.
Another deflection for the Knights right there on that defensive stand.
K.J. Jones drives right at the basket, missed the shot, but got his own rebound. Got it out of trouble. Thomas fires away and hits it. Three-pointer.
Good solid stroke right there. Catch and shoot. Inside out 3 again. This time for the Generals.
Closes the gap to 2 at 10-8.
Good defensive pressure out front.
Warren in the ball game, number 3 for Lexington Catholic. And there driving is Harvard. Missed the shot. It's a Lafayette rebound. 50 seconds to go. Biddle driving and some contact along that baseline. It'll be a foul on Aaron of Lexington Catholic.
Well, it did. Had his hands out, kind of had his elbow into him as he was making that. If he didn't have that, he actually had beat him to the spot and was pretty good position. But they'll get you if you chicken wing them on the way to the goal, that's for sure.
Inbounds pass comes to K.J. Jones. Now to Thomas. Got 40 seconds left in this first quarter. Jones driving. Can't get a step.
Good defense. Really good defense. anytime you can stop that driver, make them pick it up. Coach Sanford, I believe, as it winds down, he may just wait till 1 right here. No, looks like they're going to go ahead and go on.
And now contact and players hit the floor, but Biddle is able to retrieve the basketball. Nice pass from Jones to Hunt, and he is fouled hard as he went up for the shot.
Great pass right there. Great find. I don't know how he saw him. And a great catch on Hunt's part. I mean, it was a bullet pass that wasn't a bounce pass, and that's sometimes hard for a kid to handle moving towards the basket like that, and especially with the pressure. So great play on both those kids' part.
So Hunt will go to the line with 14.3 seconds to go. Foul was on Ellis Williams just into the ball game for Catholic. Nice touch by Tyler Hunt. Is 53% from the line, but averaging 13 points and 6 rebounds a game for Lafayette.
Good-looking junior athlete for the Generals.
Good touch on that one. He makes 2 and ties the ball game at 10 with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Knights will have to push it. Ball deflected. Hunt comes up with it. Now they battle for it, and it'll be a tie-up, and the arrow is in favor of Lafayette right now with 3.2 seconds. So the Generals, it looks like, will get a last attempt here in this first quarter.
They'll get a last poke anyway. A last poke with the stick right here. Let's see what they can do. 3.2 seconds.
Comes into Thomas, takes a couple of dribbles toward midcourt and lets it go, and it's off the rim, no good, but Lafayette has battled him to a tie. Here at the end of 1, the score is Lafayette 10 and Lexington Catholic 10. We'll take a break and be right back with the second quarter here on Glycod.
New year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycod.
At Lafayette High School after 1 quarter of play, 10-10 the score. Lafayette and Lexington Catholic all even. We have been giving you the lineups as we've gone along tonight, but the lineups are brought to you by Roosters, a fun, casual place and a great place to watch tonight's game on Glycod. Visit any of their 3 Central Kentucky locations or order online at roosterswings.com. Tim, I've got to believe Coach Sanford's got to be reasonably pleased with his first quarter. His team has been very competitive and tough on defense.
Very scrappy. Well, they're probably, if we had a deflection total, I don't know that Lafayette's probably not winning that battle, and that's always a good indication for just the way your kids are battling and playing. Those are the plays you got to make to win a tough one.
So the Knights will put it in play to start the second quarter. Tried to go inside. That one is knocked out of bounds, and it'll go to Lafayette. They tried to go to Flugner, Ashton Flugner, number 25, there along the baseline, but defensive play made, and the ball is going back to Lafayette. They'll bring it the length of the court.
Another deflection, but a deflection that wound up being a turnover.
Well, Generals looking for the lead. K.J. Jones in some trouble over there.
Yeah.
Tried to go with a long bounce pass to Biddle, but couldn't complete it. Yeah, that when you got the 10-second line and the sideline and 2 guys guarding you, that's a pretty tough spot.
Yeah, and Catholic really hunts that situation. They try their best to get you where they can use those lines to help them play defense. So
long inbounds pass to Biddle, and now back to Thomas. Along the baseline he goes. Now Biddle has room for a 3 and got it.
Again, it's that don't turn the shoulders. He's facing it. He doesn't have to change or anything. It's just so much easier of a shot.
That's his second 3-pointer, and Lafayette has the lead at 13-10. Nice driving shot.
Tough shot.
At 13-12, there is Maher.
That is a very tough shot in transition. Little floater.
His first basket of the game. 13-12.
Another deflection.
Ball knocked away. Now to K.J. Jones, driving toward the basket, puts it up, going by, won't go in for him.
The right move. He got where he needed to be.
Catholic has it going the other way, the drive and the miss, but the follow not there for Flugner.
Team's battling. No easy buckets tonight.
Here's the shot out of the corner. No good by Biddle. Kirk has it, driving into the lane, in some trouble in there. Got it back out to Thomas.
Catholic does a good job to help defense. Really makes you work for a shot. Lafayette going to execute a little bit here, get in a spot. Probably going to run him up the middle right here off 2 screens.
It's Thomas handling the ball out front. Takes it back from Kirk. Get a screen from Hunt. Here is Kirk out of the corner.
Good look. Probably helped in just a little bit too much. Off of Catholic.
Missed the shot. That was Warren with the rebound. The ball went off his foot and out of bounds.
But then again, you got Jones over there going after the rebound and pressuring him to the point where he makes him lose that ball. That's what I say. It's just each team scrapping really well.
This bounce pass into Hunt. Short jumper off the rim. And the rebound to Harward of Lexington Catholic. 13-12, Lafayette on top. Harward pulls up and now goes to the side. And there is Gambrell with a shot too long. And Jones has it for Lafayette. He brings some speed to the game. Here is Thomas with it now.
Jones is quick with a basketball in his hand, ain't he? He's really fast with the ball.
Down the lane he goes, puts it up going by, but that one was blocked and taken away. Catholic with Gambrell handling the ball. There's Woodall that made the play down there in the lane. Now a shot out of the corner, no good by Harward, and the rebound to Lafayette. Hunt got it. Here come the Generals. Hunt open for 3. Missed the shot. He did have a good look. Harward takes it nearly the length, and nice bounce pass to Woodall, but he can't convert the shot. In a battle for the board.
Good play by Hunt to contest that shot at the rim. That was 2 points. Hunt made that not happen, and now they get the ball back. So again, that block, like another deflection, that results in a turnover for the Knights.
The held ball, and then the arrow favoring Lafayette. They'll put it in play against the Catholic pressure. KJ Jones to Marsh, and ahead then to Thomas. Biddle with the long 3, no good. Hunt grabs it.
Probably did.
Foul, that may be on Maher.
Probably reached in there and got him a little bit. Had the ball down around his waist. It was getting him in that spin, and probably came across the arms a little bit, made him lose the ball.
It was not on Maher, it was on Holland for Lexington Catholic. And bounce pass to Hunt. Now Jones on the left side, guarded by Holland. There's Thomas with the pull-up jumper. Missed the shot.
Yeah.
And we get a foul on the rebound. That'll be on Gambrell.
Yeah, he sure did. Didn't need to do that. Had him already boxed out all the way under the backboard, which is, that's kind of a key box-out spot. If you can get a kid under the backboard, he's not going to be able to get it usually. So extended the arm, got the foul.
Second foul on Catholic in this quarter. First one on Gambrell. Driving is Biddle all the way in and lays it in.
Nice take by Biddle right there. He'd been just shooting threes basically, and those guys really closed out hard, and he just took it right by him, laid it in.
15-12, Lafayette with a 3-point margin now. Gambrell with it. Woodall hands it off to Aaron, who's back in there. Now Woodall backing in against Hunt, instead goes to the wing. Out. And there is Harward with the 3-pointer.
Pretty good basketball right there. Good footwork. Realized he was going to be contested and just search for his team, a teammate around the outside. Again, something that Lexington Catholic is usually notorious for doing.
Jones driving in, lost it, and now Aaron has it for Catholic, all even at 15. Gambrell finds Holland, and he nails the 3.
Great look, 2 feet in the paint, coming from the left side, pitches it to the right side. And that just, again, that kind of almost like an inside-out 3.
12 points now for Holland. He is off to a hot start. 2 threes.
Coach Sanford getting into Mr. Gann over there just a little bit. I guess Jones must have got hit in the mouth, and I don't know if he's got a tooth loose or if he's just bleeding a little bit there. I don't know.
Yeah, they're having to tend to him over behind the Lafayette bench. Driving is Marsh to Hunt. Back to Marsh.
Great basketball right there. Give and go, if you will. Feed that post and then cut right off of him.
18-17, Catholic working with a 1-point lead and the ball. Here's Holland, finds Harward. Missed the three-pointer, and the rebound off to Biddle. Floats it over to Thomas. Biddle sets and fires. Got it! So we come to a timeout. Lafayette calls the timeout with 2:37 to go in the second quarter. 20-18 the score. The Generals back on top. We'll be right back on Glycod.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycod.
Back at Lafayette High School, 20-18 is the score. Lafayette on top now.
I would say Mr. Biddle has a green light for Lafayette with the shots he's been pumping, and you know what? He's been making a pretty good portion of them. So the green light is probably deserved.
Nice bounce pass from Holland, but Woodall unable to convert. Tries a second try, and that one is blocked, but then he lays it in with the right hand.
Stay with it. Good persistence by Woodall. Man, that's a tough play. Two really good moves. Maybe Woodall's just padding his stats a little bit there. He's going to get him a couple rebounds with a bucket.
They're all even at 20. Double team on the left side. He got rid of it to Kirk and baseline to Marsh. And now Thomas with the shot off the right side. That one's too long. Woodall has it. Gambrill guarded by Thomas. Nice bounce pass.
Great back door.
And the layup good by Harward.
Great pass, great back door. Not a set play, but just a read between the two. Boy, they did a good job.
22-20. Catholic on top, minute 30 before halftime. Bounce pass to Hunt, guarded by Woodall. Back outside to Kirk, has to look down, make sure that sideline's still clear. Driving is Biddle. Passed a couple of players, but then had to force the shot. Rebound off to Holland, up to Harward, and he is fouled. The shot won't drop, but he'll go to the line.
Biddle, great job down here on Lafayette's end. Use the backboard right there. He'd have punched that right in and been just right. But good transition by Catholic on the back end of that.
Harward nails the first one.
This last minute of this half right here is going to be big. Lafayette needs to respond right here so that they don't give Catholic momentum going into halftime.
24-20 is the Knights edge out by 4.
14-10, I think it is, this half, or this quarter in favor of Catholic.
Long pass cross court deflected by Woodall.
Another deflection. Both these teams battling hard.
Under a minute to go. First half, Lafayette within 4. They lost by 27 to Catholic, but that was a long time ago in basketball terms, back on December 10th. There's a deflection and then a foul call as Hunt went up for the shot.
Probably did, but I tell you what, Hunt made that move and turned into like 4 guys. So, you know, I see what Brandon, he's upset with that, just almost kind of a bailout type of deal, but just you're going to have to contest that shot and not reach in. If you got him on the arm, then he's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Tyler Hunt, 3 for 3 from the line tonight.
But that was great defense by Lexington Catholic right there against that post move.
6'7" junior hits them both. Jones re-enters and Hunt leaves with 45 seconds to go, so Jones adds the quickness element on defense now.
He did. Changed their press a little bit, just went man-to-man rather than that 2-2-1, just to maybe pressure. And see if Catholic waits to one or no. They'll go ahead.
Maher missed the shot but follows and gets it.
Way to stay with it. Good job of putting the ball up off the glass, and man, he was already rebounding that ball before it came off.
Final 20 seconds of the first half, 26-22, Lexington Catholic on top. Here's Biddle in the corner, lets a high arching shot go, got the rim but missed the shot. 7 seconds left. Here is Jones. He drives hard for the basket, almost lost it, now tries to get rid of it to a teammate. Woodall comes up with it. His desperation shot is short, and we have come to the end of the first half with the score, Lexington Catholic 26 and Lafayette 22. And we will take a break, begin our halftime report in just a moment here on Glycod.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at donfranklinauto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
A new year year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Mathnasium of East and West Lexington, sponsor of tonight's Scholar Athlete. Mathnasium unlocks the math potential in every child.
Back at Lafayette High School at halftime. Very competitive ball game so far, and the Knights of Lexington Catholic lead the host Generals 26-22 at the half. And before we go any further, we're going to tell you about our Mathnasium Scholar Athlete of the Week. He is Richard Harris, senior basketball player at Lafayette, a 4.0 GPA last semester while taking a full load of dual credit AP and advanced classes at Lafayette. He's a 3-year member of the basketball team, member of the Governor's Scholars Program, the Lafayette Student Council, and the Student Council Dance Blue Board of Control. So congratulations to Richard Harris of Lafayette, our Scholar Athlete of the Week, brought to you by Mathnasium. And it's 26-22 here. The Knights lead it, Tim, but this is one where Lafayette has, as you say, been scrappy this first half, really given it a good effort, forced a lot of deflections, and they're right in the middle of this thing.
You know, they forced close to equal the amount of turnovers. I think about 8-6, 8-5 right there in favor of the Knights. But I just think Lafayette may have won that deflection battle, and what I say, that is an important stat. Most coaches will look at that. That's something I always charted, and we had awards that we gave after each game just for the kid that got the most deflections, because that disruption, those disruptions that happened are some things that led right to baskets for Lafayette. They're going to have to keep doing that here in the second half, and you know, Catholic went on a little run there, and I thought they did a good job of responding to the run and answering the call a little bit to keep that to a 4-point deficit here at halftime.
We're taking a look at some of those individual numbers now. Jacob Holland leading the way for Catholic with 12 points on 5 for 8 shooting, including 2 for 5 from three-point range. 11 points for Drew Biddle of Lafayette to lead the Generals, 4 for 10 from the field, but 3 for 7 on three-point shots. So those are your two leading scorers in the ball game as Catholic leads it here at halftime 26-22, and rebounds 22 for the Knights and 17 for the Generals. Anything on the stat sheet that jumps out at you?
You know, one thing too I think that goes along with the effort and what Coach Sanford's got to be proud of, the Generals have more shot attempts than the Knights. They had 30 shots compared to Catholic's 25, and you can say, well, they might have shot a little better percentage, this, that, and the other. But the thing about it is the Generals really did a good job of getting some second chance opportunities. And, I mean, it's just really battling, showing a little grit. And they're going to have, in these district games, man, it just sometimes it comes down to that. And keep it close like this, it's going to be any guy's ball game at the end.
And tonight's halftime stats are brought to you by Community Action Council, helping people, changing lives. We will take a break and get ready for the start of the second half in just a moment. 26-22, Lexington Catholic leads Lafayette on Glycod.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
With Fast Signs, create custom deep-sea signage that makes the wait a visual escape. Fast Signs, make your statement.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media,
many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Central Kentucky Driving School, raising the bar in driver education. Man of War Harley-Davidson, 100% Kentucky owned and operated. And by Don Franklin Auto, driven by family.
And we are set to go in the second half. Catholic will put it into play. 26-22, Knights lead, and got a chance to expand on that with the first possession of the second half. And they're driving as Holland, but missed the shot, and Hunt has the rebound.
Great move, well-designed play. Got where he's supposed to be right there, but good contest by Lafayette.
He got it into Hunt, and the shot fell.
Hunt, I believe that's his first basket. He had some free throws and had some good moves towards the basket, but that's his first one, I think, went in for him. And good footwork to get it in there.
Max Maher puts it in. Nice move. He had some foul trouble in the first half. He's got 6 points now.
Good footwork there by Maher to get to the spot that he can bank it in off that backboard.
28-24, Catholic on top. Tapped away from Marsh, and now the Knights have it. Here is Harward going for the basket. Lays it in with the right hand.
There's that back tip again.
Quickly down Lafayette. Hunt with the shot, blocked away, but a foul.
Good transition by Lafayette right there. Got the ball out of the net, took it out of bounds to the point guard, push it up, take one dribble, push it up, one dribble, and you got a layup opportunity and get fouled.
Woodall draws the foul, his first and the first on Catholic here in the third quarter. 30-24, Knights lead by 6 now. 7:02 to go in the third. Hunt hits again. He is 5 for 5 from the line. He's not leaving any points up there, Tim. Got a good touch up there.
Got a very good touch. Like I say, it's a good looking player for the Generals.
Hunt, a 6'7" junior. 30-26 following the 2 free throws by Hunt. Catholic on top.
Lafayette still in the man-to-man here. Catholic really working that back door best they can from that wing area.
Tapped away by Thomas. Biddle got it up to Thomas. A little too far for him to come back for the layup, but he saves the basketball. And now here's Biddle in the corner. Got some room on the baseline. Floats it up there. Won't go. Tipped by Hunt. Followed by Hunt is good.
Tell you what, he's working around that basket. Mr. Hunt is down there.
30-28. Lafayette is able to score after the steal, and now the Generals down by just 2 with 6:15 to go, third quarter.
No easy baskets, really. They're really making you work for what you get.
Woodall
Sure
spins
did.
into the lane, but took some extra steps, and the violation will give it back to Lafayette with a chance to tie or take the lead.
That was credited to Hunt's positioning right there on defense. Did a great job of sliding the feet and not worrying about slapping and reaching, but just that position in his body caused that turnover.
Here is Thomas with it across to Kirk, and now they get it in the middle to Marsh through his hands, but Thomas got it back. Short jumper by Hunt, not there. Nice hustle by Marsh to save it back in.
Great hustle. Great hustle to keep that play alive.
Driving shot by Thomas hit the back of the rim. Out of the corner, that's Harward with a three.
That was a contested three. That's really, Lexington Catholic has not taken really any contested threes. They've had those good looks all game. That's a tough shot.
Correction, that was Holland, and Holland 12 in the first half. Adds three more, it's 33-28. Now a foul from behind as Woodall trying to defend against Hunt.
Probably got him, may not have got him on the reach in, but I think his right hand was on his back. Normally if you're making contact in that way and reaching, that back referee, he can get you. You got to keep that hand off of him if you're going to reach at it.
Quick bounce pass in, and the shot by Marsh is good, and he's fouled.
Great play right there. You got to screen down the guy going to the corner, but he kind of slipped the screen, bounce pass, and scored that ball. Great pass right there as well.
Marsh with his 6 point. Now make it 7. Three-pointer makes it 33-31. Lafayette cutting into that lead and hanging right with Catholic tonight. A near steal by Thomas, but he's going to be called for the reach-in.
And I don't know about the contact. I really didn't feel like he reached close to the body right there. If he did, it was more with the shoulders as he come across him right in the positioning.
Previous Catholic foul was on Maher, his third. Now here is Woodall driving, flips it over to Holland. He's open but missed the shot. Got to look at it.
With the way he's scoring the ball, that's a good one to throw it to on that inside-out pass.
33-31 Catholic. 4:45 now left in the third.
Good cut.
Hunt tries the long one. Good! Hunt was 6 for 12 on three-pointers coming in and nailed that one. It's 34-33 Lafayette.
Lafayette's getting a little even more scrappy. They've got a little momentum, and that is encouraging their defense, and that can get dangerous on half the nights.
It was Cooper Kirk with the tip from behind, knocked it out of bounds. Now the shot out of the corner by Holland, not there. Rebound to Biddle, a chance for the Generals to take it on the break. Biddle crashes into the defender, and that'll be a charging foul.
Probably did. I know Coach Sanford doesn't want it to be that way. I would have liked Biddle to maybe drop that ball off just a hair early right there. I thought he got that guy to commit. He had a teammate to his right. Maybe could have dropped it to him late and lay it in.
Biddle picks up the foul. Now at the 4-minute mark as Gambrell comes into offensive court for Lexington Catholic. 34-33. Lafayette on top. Driving is Gambrell. Nice pass off to Woodall, who lays it in.
That's a great pass. They needed that right there, and that's a good finish down low. Threaded that needle, a little bounce pass.
Thomas, bounce pass inside. They were fighting for position in there, and the foul's going to go against Holland.
I think Holland, he was wanting to, he's saying, you know, he's bumping me and I'm bumping him, but the problem was Holland's hands were out. He was behind him with his hands out. That big guy can put his butt down and he can root on you all he wants. You know, that's what you teach him to do. So.
Second foul on Holland, fourth on Catholic in this quarter. 3:35 to go. Driving is
good.
Thomas, and he's got it.
It's a good under control shot by Thomas right there.
36-35. Lafayette back on top. That one's short, but then laid in as Woodall got it.
Back and forth we go. Timeout.
37-36. Catholic on top with the timeout. 3:17 to go in the third, and we'll take a break and be right back on Glycod.
Bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. And new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycod.
Back to action now with Catholic holding a 1-point lead as we come up on the 3:10 mark in the third quarter.
Quite a few lead changes in his first 5 minutes of the third quarter.
This has been a real battle tonight. Keeper Kirk with it for Lafayette. Now Eli Thomas. As they look over that defense. Here's Kirk with the shot. Good from the left side.
Catholic changing the defense. Went a little 3-2. Kept it flat. And just didn't close out quick enough on that.
Driving is Harvard. Got it on the baseline. And a nice layup by Woodall.
See if they keep that same defense right here.
Driving is Hunt. Hits the floor and scooped up by Woodall. Game even at 39. Now the shot from outside by Holland. It's short off the rim. Harvard saves it into Holland.
Play.
Tries to lay it up going by. And a whistle is.
Probably did. That was probably after the shot, after the play. They're probably going to give him 2 shots. I don't know that wouldn't even been the right call to give him the ball out of bounds, to be honest with you.
Well, Biddle draws the foul, his second.
Almost an incidental contact, but that call will go to the shooter every time. And I guess he had landed, but still was in the position of shooting, according to Mr. Gant right there.
And that one is also good. 41-39.
Big bucket. Let's see how they're doing a good job of executing and getting it in the middle. Great job.
Outside to Thomas. Took a look, but then now goes back in the corner to Biddle.
Cath has got that zone really good and wide.
They found a little gap there for Hunt, though, and he nails the jumper.
Got it wide out to the wings and allows Hunt to be able to get it entered into that middle. You got to keep doing that to counter it.
All even at 41. The shot by Aaron won't go, and Woodall puts it back up. It's blocked. Still a battle for it, and Woodall comes up with it. Gets it to Holland, who sinks the 3.
Big shot. Catholic just being persistent, staying with it. They're staying with that zone. They're going to have to pinch that middle just a little bit better.
44-41. Biddle drives the baseline, has it swatted away by Woodall. Flugner comes up with it for Catholic.
Tough play.
Now contact inside.
A lot of
Fans wanted to
contact.
foul as Hunt hit the floor. And outside right wing shot by Holland is good.
A little momentum might not be a bad idea for a timeout right here, Coach Sanford.
Another 3 makes it 47-41. Jacob Holland having a big night. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter.
They may be content just to take the last shot right here. Let's see. No sense to rush one now. If you want to execute, get you a good one.
22 seconds. That's Kirk and Thomas. Back and forth.
I believe fatigue is set in just a touch. I noticed a couple of them bending over and getting their knees. And great entry pass.
Nice pass to Hunt, and he draws the foul.
Great entry pass. Good timing. And Hunt did a good job of keeping it high and just raising up with it.
Flugner with the foul, his first. And now it'll be Tyler Hunt back to the line. He has made all 6 of his attempts. I think it's 7 in a row. Got a little iron, as Kay Wood used to say, but it stayed in. And now it's a 5-point lead for Lexington Catholic over Lafayette. 8.6 seconds left on the clock in the third. Second shot good.
And he's got a good touch.
47-43, here come the Knights. Harward straight down the lane,
Pass.
scoops it off, and the layup is made near the buzzer by Flugner. And that gives Catholic 2 points. As the quarter ends, they really made the most of that last possession. 49-43, the Knights will take a 6-point lead into the fourth quarter of tonight's game. We'll be right back with that fourth quarter on Glycod.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by the Kentucky Army National Guard. Serve your country while going to school or work full-time. Find your fit at nationalguard.com.
Back for the fourth quarter. Our officiating crew tonight, Raymond Lightfoot, Bo Queen, Robert Gant, an experienced crew, as we mentioned earlier. And while each coach has had a complaint or two, Tim, the officials haven't dominated this game.
I think it's been both ways. I think it's been a physical game. They've let them play, and you got to do that to a district game like this, because if you didn't let them play, when it gets physical a little bit, you just blow the whistle all night long.
Turnover by Lafayette to start the fourth quarter of play, and now Catholic can expand that lead, which now stands at 6. That's Aaron driving. Can't get the pass to the baseline, so
Catholic needs to be patient and get him a good shot right here.
The screen as Holland drives off of it, but Thomas was there with the defense. A near steal by Marsh, and it gets away off the hand of a Knight, and it'll go back to Lafayette.
Lafayette's still scrapping, man. They impressed me, man. I saw them early in the year live, and or in person, I should say, and I tell you, they really impressed me. They've come a ways.
Thomas's three-pointer rolls off, and Maher has the rebound for Catholic. And get it to Flugner, and now Holland will fire off the left side. He's got another one.
Right there, Lafayette's defense was a little bit lackadaisical. First time I've seen that, and I don't know if it was the miss down here or what, but it wasn't the same as that first possession of the first quarter.
Here is Thomas with a good look. He's got the three.
Needed that. That's a good answer. Thomas is going to stay a little closer to Holland right here because he relaxed that last time, and Holland just raised up with him in front of him.
That was Holland's 6th of the game on that last trip.
Yep, he sure did.
Offensive foul.
Sure did. Flugner just ran up and just ran right into his back and wasn't really trying to get a screen right there, if you will.
And that three by Thomas a moment ago was a big one. It cut the lead back from 9 to 6, so Lafayette still in it, and they were about to enter the danger zone there when they got up by 9.
You're exactly right. Yep.
There is Hunt moving. Turnaround jumper is short. Did they get him on the arm?
I think they did. They didn't block the ball. The ball was not blocked. He shot it, and his arm was obstructed in the act of shooting. Therefore, the rule says you get 2 free throws, is what they say.
That's right. And 41 Woodall committed the foul. His third, and now at the line is Hunt.
Get that shooter's touch. Good soft touch. He's 9 of 9, is that correct?
Yep, 9 of 9. This will be his 10th free throw of the game. And he's cashed in all of them, 10 for 10.
Very nice.
10 for 10 plus a three-pointer and 3 two-point goals. And 19 points for Tyler Hunt.
We got us the game again.
There's the shot from outside by Harward. It's good.
They answered. Now Lafayette, you got to respond. It's just punching back and forth.
55-48. Knights with a 7-point margin. 5:50 to go in the game.
Calling for the screen.
Cooper Kirk driving, leaves it off for Biddle.
Good job. Be patient. Get a good one. Still plenty of time. Get the one you want.
Thomas guarded out front. Makes a move for the baseline, but is cut off by Holland.
Great defense. They're positioning well.
Marsh with it. Can't get open. Inside to Hunt, makes a move, puts it up with the right hand, and it's good. And he'll go to the line.
Get him another free throw. The problem comes is when you reach in and you slap. That just never bodes well. Even if you don't foul him, it's just, it almost looks like a foul.
And he's got the free throw as well. 11 for 11 from the line.
I love to see a kid shooting free throws well. It's just
22 in the game for Tyler Hunt.
Good cross screen. Staying moving, posting hard down there.
55-51. Marsh steps in and steals the pass. Now it goes to Thomas. Catholic gets back though. 55-51 Knights. In the corner it goes. Biddle took a look there, started the drive instead. Out to Marsh, down the middle of the lane, puts it in.
Great move. Great move. Took the hit, shot the shot after the hit, and finished it. Sometimes that's tough for kids to do in high school.
2-point ball game, 55-53, 4.5 to go. Catholic wants a timeout. That comes with exactly 4:30 to go in the ball game. The score, Lexington Catholic 55, Lafayette 53. We'll be right back on Glycod.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycod.
55-53, Lafayette looked like they were in danger of falling out of this one, but they have really battled back now, and once again, anybody's ball game, Tim.
It's just like one of them heavyweight matches. They're keeping track of punches. That's what the points are up there. And what I say is if you take too many of them, and don't respond, but I tell you what, Lafayette's responded every time. It's been awesome.
Knights will put it in play as Holland gets it into Gambrell. Holland again.
Lafayette really getting after it on defense, positioning well. Locked on the two guys that's done a lot of the scoring. That's a big time. Probably forced it in there. That physical play, they're allowing it to go on as long as they're not using those hands and extending them. I'll tell you what, that's a good scrappy turnover caused by Lafayette general defense.
Yeah, Woodall tried to go into Maher that time, and he had to reach out for that ball and ended up deflecting it out of bounds himself, or sending it out of bounds. So as we go under 4 minutes to go, still 55-53, Lexington Catholic. Shot off the left wing, no good by Kirk. And the rebound to Gambrell of Catholic.
Great look.
Maher comes into the lane, puts it up with the right hand. It's good.
He's made 2 or 3 of those tonight. Man, that is a tough shot on in transition with the kind of contested. He's made all of them like that.
Thomas picked up the dribble, now goes to Hunt, and now he's in trouble. He'll be called for walking this time.
He did. That's one of those, too, like, foul, 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 but, it's bailing the guy out going into 2. But that's what Brandon was talking about earlier, that was good defense. Caused that turnover.
A 4-point lead for the Knights. And it goes to Harward. Got Maher on the baseline. Now Holland with the corner 3. No good this time. And Biddle has it for Lafayette off to Thomas.
Well, I should have just turned and went to the basket with that thing.
Thomas driving shot is good.
Great move by Thomas.
10 points for Thomas tonight. And the lead is 2 again as we go under 3 minutes.
Thomas has really come a long way since I saw him earlier in the year, just in the way he can, his physicality and things, he's able to take a little more of a punch.
There is Holland with it, but Thomas is right there. Bounce pass to Gambrell. And the shot by Harward off the right side, not there. Tipped by Woodall, not there. Maher has it. Goes against the double team, and he is fouled.
So second chance points coming into play down the stretch here. Second chance opportunities as well. So Lafayette got to put a body on them. Let them be one and done.
First foul on Lafayette this quarter. First foul tonight on Tyler Hunt. And it comes to Holland driving against Thomas. Fall away jumper is good.
You can take your chances with something like that. That's good defense by that young man. And a great shot by Holland.
Big night for Jacob Holland. Yeah, the defense was there that time, wasn't it? There is Marsh with it. Tries to come back outside. Thomas with the jumper. In a battle for it. Hunt tried to get his hands on it. It's out of bounds. It'll go back to Lafayette.
I'll tell you what, Hunt's a handful down in there, man. He goes after that ball and stays around the rim. He's a handful.
2:05 left in the ball game. 4-point lead for Lexington Catholic. Jumper by Biddle, not there. And the rebound to Maher of Lexington Catholic. Here comes Gambrell on the move, tracked by Cooper Kirk. Now timeout to Catholic, and they will take that with 1:53 to go in the fourth quarter with the score Lexington Catholic 59 and Lafayette 55. We'll take a break and be right back on Glycod.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
With fast signs, create striking custom visuals that inspire pride district-wide. Fast signs, make your statement.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycod.
(59-55). Unofficially, Tim, I'm showing Jacob Holland with 26 points. That last little jumper he made down here, though, heavily contested, and he got that one to go, too.
He's shooting the ball with a lot of confidence. I say it's he's definitely kind of been the guy tonight. We mentioned earlier how Brandon had a lot of guys that 4 double-digit scores, kind of balanced scoring, but Holland's been the go-to this evening.
Harward on the play they drew up, it looked like, trying to go to Maher, but deflected out of bounds.
Well, I've seen Lexington Catholic Knights run that out of timeout and to start many a half, many a quarter. It's been a staple for them as well.
Big possession for Catholic as they try to build on a 4-point lead. Harward brings it back outside, minute 43 to go.
That's good patience right there. Probably had a shot or two, but just take some patience and get you a good one you want.
Holland and Thomas battling underneath. It goes to Woodall, and he fakes and missed the shot, and it's finally pulled out of there by Thomas as Hunt hit the floor very hard. Or rather, Marsh hit the floor very hard. He's just now getting back up and getting back to the action.
Had it where they wanted it. Just didn't work out for him.
Here's Biddle off the right side. Too strong this time.
That was a good look for him.
Minute 10 to go, 59-55. Catholic on top as Gambrell backs away from Kirk. Hunt comes out.
They're not in a stall. They're looking to attack the rim. And but they've got the floor spread, making it a little tougher for Lafayette to be in that help.
Lafayette still at only 3 fouls in this quarter, so Catholic will put it in play. That foul on Hunt was his second. We're under a minute to go now, 52 seconds. Knights by 4 and with the ball. Goodall hands it off.
You're going to have to play the passing lane. If you're Lafayette, you're going to have to play that passing lane. You got 2 more fouls to give before the Knights start. Well, 1 more now, I guess. 2 more before they start shooting free throws. But go ahead and play that passing lane. The General's going to have to force the issue a little bit, if you will.
Foul was on Hunt, his third. And now, as Biddle wades in and fouls Harward, that'll be the 4th on the Generals. And the 3rd on Biddle.
Can't let it go too far, so they did a good job right there.
Inbounds pass comes to Holland, and he is immediately fouled by Thomas.
I can't say that'd be the one. I believe I'd make him pass it. Then foul the next guy along.
Thomas picks up his 3rd foul.
Holland sitting with about 26. Is that right now?
That's unofficially, yes.
Unofficial?
Yep, and going to the line for the first time.
That's
60-55.
A guy with 26 points, you know he can make it. So, but even if he hadn't been to the line yet.
Missed the second one, and Thomas comes out of there with it for Lafayette. Generals down by 5, just 28 seconds to go.
Still 2 possessions.
Hunt.
Get you a good one. Still get a good one.
Thomas fires away and missed the 3-point try. Rebound to Maher of Catholic, and then he is fouled. Marsh picks up the foul, his second of the game, and of course the Knights in the bonus situation, and it'll be 2 shots coming.
Lafayette's really battled, man. I tell you, they really have done a good job of staying right here. They're just 2 or 3 plays away of maybe being in the same spot that Catholic said, and they could be up 5 right now.
There's Maher with the free throw. Williams re-enters for Catholic, saw some action earlier. And the second one by Maher, also good.
Probably going to need to be a 3. Doesn't have to be because it's still a 3-possession game.
Thomas hurries it up. Hunt will take the 3. High bounce off the rim. Picked up by Maher, just 9 seconds to go. Tapped away.
Back tip.
And here comes Thomas, 4 seconds. And Thomas fires, missed the shot, and that's it. Lafayette battles to the very end, but it will be a victory for Lexington Catholic tonight. The Knights win it by a score of 62-55 over Lafayette tonight, in a good one here at Lafayette High School. We will take a break and begin our postgame report in just a moment on Glycod.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a 4-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. At new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Cartown Kia, your dealership for unmatched design, performance, and savings at 3120 Lexington Road in Nicholasville. Visit them online at CartownKiaUSA.com.
We're back here at the end of a good district matchup between Lafayette and Lexington Catholic. A little closer than the last time, Coach.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've done this as long as I have, and you'll never play district basketball games against guys that know you as well as they know what you're going to wear tomorrow, much less the plays you're going to run on them. So, Vince has done a great job all year. They've battled a lot of stuff, and we were fortunate. I mean, thank God Jacob Holland was hot tonight, or we would have walked out of here with a loss.
Well, that's one thing me and Mr. Elkins, Keith, we talked this, before the game, and I was just really impressed with your team. He graduated so many seniors and things, but what I say is you had good balance you had different ones look like stepped up different nights, and but tonight things went through Jacob Holland. There ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, we've said it for all year long, and we had those 9 seniors, and we've always had a lot of seniors, and this is the first year I've coached where we really haven't had a lot. Normally a kid like Jacob Holland be on our JV team, but we've asked so much of him this year, and he's just responded. He's done such a great job, and you can see his growth throughout the year, and he really just put us on his back there, and that's a career high for him at 29, and he gets that first ball to go in, and when he sees it goes in, he's like all us great shooters. I know when you saw the first one go in, you were like, I'm gonna get another one right
Makes
here.
A difference.
Yeah.
Makes a
difference. I thought, our guys held some poise there down the stretch through some stuff that didn't go our way, and so we could have folded the tents, and we've battled adversity all year. I mean, that's the one thing I thought my team last year didn't have a whole lot of adverse games. We've certainly faced some adversity this year, and we've done a lot of different things differently, and we've taken our beatings, but to be 5-0 in the district, in any district in the state of Kentucky, is a great thing.
Especially one in Lexington.
Yeah.
So, but what I say too is, I just really was impressed with Lafayette. You can say, I know you said something about Coach. I was impressed with how they just really responded. You know what I'm saying? But then in turn, if you don't respond back, then it goes one way, goes another way. So good. I think your kids, where are you guys going to go from here? I think a game like this, even a district atmosphere, cross town, they know what it means. They know it affects down the road. And what I say is for them to get through that gritty performance by Lafayette to try to be in that thing, that's going to grow your younger guys that hadn't been in this situation.
Well, and that's the plan there. We're playing, 3 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and 3 juniors a majority of the minutes, and those guys have not seen a whole lot of varsity. They played in blowouts last year, but we've come a long way this year. I don't think I saw one preseason poll that had us ranked 14th out of 16 teams in the region, and I just kind of shook my head at that and was like, that's just I was kind of insulted by that, but.
That's
my
the kind of
kids,
stuff you put up in the locker room.
Oh, it's been up there, trust me.
I guarantee it.
Our parents haven't let us forget that one.
That's awesome.
They did a great job. They've done a great job this year of making sure that those guys know that they belong, and we've done, we've kept our schedule the way it is. And like I said, we took our lumps in the first part, but I told them the very first day of the season, this is a marathon, not a sprint, and we are going to be better in the end than we are in the beginning, and I think I'm right. So far, we'll see if we can continue to grow. Thought we'd certainly made a lot of mistakes tonight that we're going to go back and we're going to correct. We got a tough game on Friday night, but we'll see what happens.
They belong, Coach, and you do a great job with them. You and I spoke before the game. You're a great tribute to being a player there at Catholic, and then just what you've been able to do as a coach, and the tradition and everything that you bring. I know that the alumni just are proud to have you at the helm, and what I say, I respect you. I think you and I, if I'm not mistaken, your first year coaching middle school basketball, you and I was coaching Scott Middle, and you were coaching Lexington Catholic with Mike Mendenhall, and that was one of the first games that I got to play against Lexington Catholic as a coach.
I think you're right. I think I can remember that old Scott County Middle School gym.
The old Scott Middle gym.
Walking up there and seeing you. You scored about 4,000 points in your high school career. I scored 44 points in my high school career. So, I don't know how much of a player I did for Catholic, but, yeah, man, and, we talked a lot about, Billy and everything and what he meant to both of us and how sad we were that he wasn't around to kind of see some of the stuff going on and everything today. And, God loves family and everybody that's, had to suffer through that loss and everything else. But well,
he respected you as well.
Oh, man.
And same as me. And
one hell of a
always
coach.
have, so.
One of the best ever.
But good luck to you, Coach. Thanks
for
coming up and visiting with us.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
Yes, sir.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Mathnasium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Mathnasium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Mathnasium, we're changing lives through math.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Central Kentucky Driving School, raising the bar in driver education. Man of War Harley-Davidson, 100% Kentucky owned and operated. And by Don Franklin Auto, driven by family.
Back at Lafayette High School as our postgame report continues. I'm Keith Elkins, Tim Glenn alongside. Scott Moore is our producer tonight, and John Strange, our video camera operator. And we saw a good one tonight, Tim, as Lexington Catholic wins it 62-55. We talked about what a battle it was all the way through. What do you think decided things in the end and allowed Catholic to pull away just a little bit at the end?
You know, just the grit continued, and I just think Catholic, it just boiled down to Catholic squirted a few more in there and was able to convert a few times when, you know, I thought Lafayette even got to the spot a couple of times where they needed to be, and the ball just didn't roll in. And, you know, so Catholic made some shots when they didn't, but the grit was good from both sides, that's for sure.
It really was. Both teams played very hard tonight, and it was a battle. It did get physical, but it was consistently physical as far as the calls were concerned. And so they did go at it tonight, but Catholic comes away with the 7-point win. That's after winning by 27 back in December. So I'm sure Coach Sanford is disappointed about the loss, but has to be happy about the way his team competed.
Like what we talked about early on, you know, it's just, it gives you a gauge for, is your team progressing, or are they staying the same? And so Coach Sanford's, you know, no, you don't want to be content with a loss, but what I say, he has to see that there was some improvement for sure, and especially just even in the experience and the grit that his team showed.
Catholic out-rebounded Lexington Lafayette tonight. Catholic out-rebounding Lafayette 36-26 on that count, and the leading scorer in the game, Jacob Holland, with 29 for Catholic tonight, as the Knights win it by a score of 62-55. The turnover column, 15 for Catholic tonight and 10 for Lafayette. 4 block shots by the Generals, 3 by the Knights tonight, and 4 steals for Catholic tonight. And a number that jumps out a little bit, Lafayette had 9 steals in the ballgame tonight.
Wow, I'll tell you, a lot of them, just so many deflections. I mean, and again, it's just how hard those kids are playing, and they just kind of made some things happen. I've always heard Coach Hicks talk about sometimes you got to make something out of nothing. And they did that quite often, and those deflections and steals led to some baskets for them.
Well, in addition to the 29 by Jacob Holland, we had 12 for Ryan Harward for Catholic, and Max Maher had 10 points, although he was limited some tonight by some foul trouble. And for the leading rebounder for Catholic was Hank Woodall, who did a good job on the boards, 9 rebounds tonight, 8 rebounds for Max Maher, so 10 points and 8 rebounds for Maher in the ball game tonight. And for Lafayette, in addition to the 22 by Tyler Hunt to lead the way for the Generals, it was 11 for Drew Biddle and 10 for Eli Thomas tonight. 9 points for Ben Marsh in the ball game. The leading Lafayette rebounder was Tyler Hunt, who had 8, so 22 points, 8 rebounds for Tyler Hunt tonight. And Catholic goes on to the win, 62-55. The look at tonight's final numbers presented by Community Action Council, helping people, changing lives. We'll come back after this break, give you our players of the game, and wrap things up from Lafayette High School right after this on Glycod.
New year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Stuck on the road? Call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycod.
Back to wrap things up at Lafayette High School tonight, and we need to get to our most outstanding players tonight, presented by Elite Building Products, locally owned and committed to providing top quality products for your next home project. Visit EliteKentucky.com or stop by their Nicholasville showroom at 242 Wilson Drive. And for the visitors tonight, Jacob Holland, a big night for Lexington Catholic. Tim?
Big night, went through a lot of offense went through him and his hands, and like Coach Salzman said, you know, when he sees that first one go in, he always knows that he's somebody that they can count on to produce some offense for him.
Tyler Hunt, big night for the Generals tonight, 22 points, 8 rebounds, and the numbers on Holland, 29 points and 4 rebounds.
Like I say, big improvement on him, too, as far as when I saw him the first time. Very active and just going to be a good player for the Generals.
And we'll take a quick look at our upcoming schedule, brought to you by New Vista. They see the good ahead next week on Glycod on January 30th, this couple of nights away. 7:30 start for the Tates Creek at Dunbar game. That's a boys game. Then on Friday the 31st, 6 o'clock girls-boys doubleheaders. North Oldham at South Oldham, Anderson County at Woodford County, Douglas at Bryan Station. All girls and boys doubleheaders starting at 6 p.m. on Friday, January 31st. Also on Friday the 31st, it is Ballard at Mail, a boys game starting at 7:30. So that'll do it for us tonight, and for our producer Scott Moore, for camera operator John Strange, and for Tim Glenn, I'm Keith Elkins. Again, the final score tonight, it was Lexington Catholic 62 and Lafayette 55. Thanks for joining us on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Central Kentucky High School Basketball, presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. College for the real world. College for your world. Tonight's game was brought to you by Cartown Kia in Nicholasville. Movement that inspires. IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. Mathnasium of East and West Lexington. Changing lives through math. Roosters, a fun, casual place for wings and more. Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky. Community Action Council. New Vista. Tech 24. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment. And Fast Signs.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.